Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play God of War 2018.
Psst. Yeah. Shh. I ain't supposed to be here. It's cold. Real quick, give me your blades.
Why?
Yeah, I said I'd help you and I aim to. Come on. My equipment's in Midgard. Be right back.
You don't suppose he nicked those, do you?
There. Now they're ready for the winds of hell. Just target this magical glowy bit here with your blades and throw. Now target that wind trap with your blade. It's that little ball hanging in. See that? Now you can absorb and release the winds of hell whenever it damp pieces. So you're welcome and I believe you. This place is
I sometimes wonder if there was once some sort of accident in his brain.
We have been away too long.
Oh, I was actually mistaken. It turns out the upgrade that we get to move forward and start interacting with these glowy wind traps and the winds of hell themselves comes from Brock and not from killing the giant. So I lit the bat signal last time, and Epic responded in the Mythology corner for episode 19. The big radical bird that I was wondering about might actually be a rooster, or based on a rooster. So in Norse mythology, there are 3 roosters, and they're spread across 3 different realms, including one here in Helheim. I believe one is in Jotunheim, and I cannot remember where he said the other one is. Maybe Vanaheim? I don't know. Or maybe Midgard. Either way, 3 roosters, and their purpose is to portend the beginning of Ragnarok with their crowing. So as so many things do in Norse mythology, their existence revolves around Ragnarok. And so we don't have all that much left to go of Helheim. We really just have to work our way backwards now that we have the heart that we need to bring back to Freya to save Atreus. And we have this upgrade that allows us to use and trap the winds of hell. Something that we can actually do outside of Helheim. We've seen those wind traps and the winds of hell, the green-ish swirling vortexes and their accompanying wind traps all over the place. Haven't explicitly pointed them out because obviously the name, the Winds of Hell, kind of gives away a place that we would have been going. But we can always go back for a lot of that stuff. This is that final story upgrade that I was talking about before we start exploring side content. So we have Mimir.
I'm still stuck in what I heard back there. Zeus was your father?
Not now. We should focus on getting out of hell.
And with that, I cannot argue. I'll just contemplate that little nugget in silence then.
So we have Mimir, who will give us a lot of extra backstory and a lot of extra information when we travel to these side areas. So one of those, we have the Blades of Chaos now for the Hell Bramble. We have the Chisel Tip, we have the Winds of Hell, we have Atreus and his shock arrows. We have all these things that we need to unlock pretty much all of the map. I don't think there are any more major upgrades in the story to go as far as like unlocking the map. We're pretty much done with that as far as I remember off the top of my head. Also, we have another traveler who's just chilling out here. They remind me of the Haid Knights in Dark Souls 2. The way they are just resting dormant all over the map. All over the realms, even. This one is not as annoying as the one we fought before, because this one is not packing a huge parma on his back. Yeah, we're even gonna get to see this animation. When you stun them, you get to rip their armor off and they become way easier to combo. I'll get out of here. Oh, that worked out really well. We threw the nightmare at him. God, they're just Souls enemies. They're just cool Souls enemies. With bootleg Moonlight Greatswords. That's homage. Oh, we have another nightmare to throw. Come on. Why can't chain go longer? Why no chain can reach longer? Oh. What a death rattle. Oh, new pommel finally. We have not changed this out in a while. Hey, everything goes up. Everything we care about. Strength. And one more friend who's not trying to cross the bridge. Oh no, more friends. Where's other friend? Oh, other friend's right there. Other friend, you're a Rapukin. It just whiff. You can't go ripping Rapukins like that. Geese will stomp you. He will stop you for being so predictable. I haven't played this game in like a week, so yeah. My buttons, I forget them after a week now. Because I'm hitting that old man stage of my life. That's unfortunate. It has given me an incredible new superpower though, which is the ability to fall asleep in my recliner. Just out of nowhere. Like incidental napping is a really fun power. Oh yeah, go over the edge. Thank you. You know, I almost forgot that Atreus is in grave need of a heart that I just ripped out of a giant mini-boss. So maybe it should be a little bit more dire. Maybe there should be a little bit more urgency here. Oh. God, those ones are fun to just fling around. They're not even remotely threatening at any point, even if you get them in like large groups or mixed in with other more threatening enemies. They actually are anti-threatening. Like if you see them mixed in with a dangerous composition of enemies, it's like great. Something to make this go a little bit smoother. And then of course once we get done with all the combat time. Which way you go? Oh yeah. Those things track pretty well. Once we get done with all the combat, we will also have a couple of new puzzles to do. Actually, no, we're done with that. We won't have that for a little bit still. Anything new as far as puzzle mechanics with the Winds of Hell.
You made it! Better get home to your boy already. Don't worry, kids are tough.
Yeah, kids are tough.
I cut my own head clean off. I've done the work for Freya.
Kids are so tough that I'm going to take time upgrading my Blades of Chaos before returning to Atreus, who is in urgent need of medicine.
We shouldn't delay, brother. It's straight back to Midgard with that heart. Finally understand. I'm dangling from the hip of the bloody ghost of Sparta.
Do not call me that.
Oh, don't mistake me, brother. From what I heard, the Pantheon had it coming. It's still a bit to take in. I knew you hate gods, but you really can't stay away from them, can you?
You must say nothing to the boy. He must never know.
Bollocks, brother. Respectfully, bollocks. He has to know. He'll never be whole without the truth. Look, I get it. You hate the gods. All gods. It's no accident that includes yourself. And it includes your boy. You see that? He feels that. He can't help what he is. He can't begin to help it because you haven't even told him. It's all connected, man.
You will tell him nothing.
Very well.
Even now, he's still reluctant to share his past with the boy, even though he's been told in no uncertain terms that that's what's harming him.
Hey, so you know that shortcut between realms? Well, I made it better. Or I might have broke it.
We use that.
I know you do. So I took a few cuts from them winds of hell and made it so it ain't just one way. Now you can use it to travel to and from. If I didn't break it.
Then we can take it to Freya.
There's an idea, brother.
Say hi to the pimple flap for me when he's better.
Oh, I thought he had to actually take that from me.
Might be some kinks to sort out, but you'll make it.
Just go, brother.
We're using this again for maybe the third time. And this substantial upgrade makes it so this realm travel portal is not one way back to the shop anymore.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around.
The subtle echo's quite good. Also, this becomes true fast travel now. Not just a convenient shortcut sometimes. Everything is now connected. I think the door only shows up after the loading is complete, and it'll just show up right in front of you, wherever, in whichever direction you're walking. Yeah.
Well, this isn't right. But close enough. He did say there were kinks.
We must hurry. The heart.
You have it.
Yes.
Back of your hand.
He is still ill.
I can break the fever. But to heal...
He must know the truth of what he is.
Yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up. Did I tell you that I have a son, too? It's been... forever since I last saw him. At his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. The babe in my arms was so... small. So helpless. I knew right then I would do anything to protect him. No matter the sacrifice. Of course, everything I did for myself. I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed. And I couldn't see his resentment until it was too late. Don't make the same mistake. Have faith in him. I know the truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
Don't leave without me.
I will not.
I'm better now.
I see that. Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not. Freya, I will not forget this.
Thanks.
Your father did the heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
You know my door is always open to you.
That's Vanaheim, isn't it?
You figured that out, did you?
Well, the window looks like Bifrost crystal, and I know that's not what's on the other side of the wall. And, well, it makes you sad.
You are wise for one so young. Yes, this is a window to a home I left long ago. But it is only a view.
The thing that happened to you in Alfheim, you can't leave Midgard, can you?
A gift from my former husband upon our separation.
Why would Odin trap you in Midgard?
Petty cruelty would be reason enough for him. But as with all his rash decisions, he's driven by fear. The Vanir were the greatest threat to the Aesir until our marriage brokered peace. Many of the Vanir now think I betrayed them. The fruits of my sacrifice. To be hated by my own kind. To trap me here is to ensure I can never make it right.
So I was wondering, why do you live under a turtle?
He was my first friend here in Midgard. He offered me shelter, and in return I provide him with protection against the evils of the forest.
Golden boar, giant turtle? You sure have some interesting friends.
All right. Next time, we're going to be doing some side questing and some exploring. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.